Welcome back to the All-Star Tournament Expert Division qualifying round. Hole number 5. Here we're going to be sending it to the green. Trying to grab that hole in one, but worst case scenario, hopefully easy eagle for everyone here. You can use P3 plus, side spin 2 plus, wind 3 plus on this shot. However, man, I recommend you try and keep the winds below 8 just for consistency, better rollout. I'm going to give you a couple of tweaks, wind angle tweaks. But if you're using wind 3 with higher winds, you may end up, needing to change some of these tweaks a little bit because you're going to get more wind push and whatnot. So we're starting at the top of the plus 16 or P3 max rest, depending on how you want to play it. You can start with a P3 ball and set up at max. Or you can start with, P4, P5 and set up at the top of the plus 16. So we're having our bullseye, split the fairway rough line. And then before you add any spins, so we're going to turn, we're going to find our wind angle and adjustment, and then add spins based on wind angle. There's some slight differences on the side spin just because you're getting different wind push. Like I said, you can play this with P3, but when you play it with P3, it's almost a full overpower shot. If you play it with a P4 or a P5 ball, the needle gets slower, right? So a little easier to control. There's 3 major wind angles that we're looking at here. And there's not much difference between these two. This is just minor tweaks, just trying to get us a better shot at the hole in one. But what I'm looking at is, these trees and these rocks. So if you look, these got the little bushes in the front. The right side of those bushes are going to be my dividing line. And then if you look over here, there's a dark line going into the rocks there. Kind of just right of that. Basically, there's this front rock. I don't know if you can see it. That front rock there, it kind of curls down like this. So just left of that. That's going to be my 2 wind angle lines, basically. So we got neutral, you got tailwind, and then you got crosswind over here. In the tailwind, you need to pull back 3 plus yards after you adjust. You'll use 5 top and 2 left. In the neutral, you use 5 top and then 1.8 left. No pullback or push up. And then if you catch the crosswind, you use 5 top, 2 left, but you need to push up 1 plus yard after you adjust. So tailwind pulls back 3 plus yard. Crosswind pushes up 1 plus yard. And, they all use 5 top spin. Tailwind and crosswind use 2 left spin. And then the neutral will use 1.8 left spin. And that's trying to keep the winds, under 8. Man, it's by no means is this, tweaked 100% for this hole in one, but that just gives you a little bit better of a chance. So I did pull back here. I didn't use quite enough left spin. I was rushed for this shot. I played, I think it ended up being 1.6, and I should have played this with 2 left spin. But you'll see that the speed is very nice. And had I played this with the 2 left spin, it'd have been really close to the drop. But no matter what, nice, safe, easy eagle. A couple of things to note. If you get stuck on top of the hill with a putt, right? You just say you just roll off the fringe. If you get stuck up there with your putt, you can definitely reach. The only problem is you can't see the hole when it lights up. You can see the flag stick when it raises. Just remember that that flag stick raises before the ball guide gets to the cup. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to find the left side of it. So slide left until the flag stick, you know, drops. Then find the right side of it when the flag stick drops. And then split that in the middle. All right. And make sure you keep the same amount of power when you're setting that up, right? And you should still be able to make it even though you can't see the hole lighting up. But you have to set up between, in the very middle between the two flag sticks, as far as raising and dropping. And you need to have the same power added for the putt that you have for checking it going up and down, the flag stick going up down, if that makes sense, right? So if you check it with one amount of power and then you play it with a different amount of power, your ball is not going to roll in the same place. So just keep that in mind. It's still makeable. It's a little tougher to drop. Most of the time, if you play this shot and these spins, most of the time you will not be up there, but it can happen. So that's how I would recommend playing it. Good luck, everyone. If you want to play the EB rule, if you do run long or short, the end bringer rule, if you're on top of the green, like closer to the tee, then I would play at P520 EB rule. If you're at the bottom of the green, just past the hole, then it plays the standard end bringer rule. Use whatever power ball that you're using for the shot. Use that in your app for your end bringer. But I'm going to tell you, most of the time, you can just top spin it to the hole, right? It's a really short end bringer shot. Good luck, everyone. Hope you get the drop. P3 0% elevation for the drive. P3 0 elevation, full overpower, APOC 5 left curl. The only other thing to note is make sure you're pulling the drive with a slight 1201 favor. If you pull that with 1159, you're going to get different results. Most likely you'll be hot on your shot. So good luck.